It seems like everybody has a built-in kind of innate sense to love ourselves. Everybody loves themselves. Even those who hurt themselves do it for pleasure or for attention. Even those who kill themselves do that to escape whatever trouble they're facing. So at a core level, at a deep level, self-love is like a survival tactic. It's an instinct. And what I love about the story in Matthew chapter 22 is that Jesus tells us to love others like that, as if our lives depended on it. A teacher of the law asked Jesus, what was the greatest command of Scripture? And Jesus said, the first and foremost is this, that you love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your mind. And the second one is like it. You love your neighbor as you love yourself. What I found is that survival instinct, the way that we love ourselves, is not really the most appropriate way to do self-love. First, we must surrender ourselves. Jesus says earlier in the gospel, whoever wishes to save his life will lose it, but the one who will lose his life for my sake will find it. And we find our true life when we surrender to Christ, when we fall in love with the Lord. And so the greatest commandment that everything else hinges on is that we love the Lord our God with our whole heart, with our whole soul, and with our whole mind. And when we surrender to that love of God, then we find that following His ways, following His commands, growing in deeper relationship with Him, we begin to find who we are really meant to be, who we are really designed to be. And only when we have a right love for God do we find a right love for ourselves. And then Jesus says the second is like this. The way that you've learned to love yourself, love others with that same love. So today, what I want to do in our prayer time is just to simply pray that we would have a right love of the Lord, that we would rightly love ourselves, and that we would rightly love others as Christ first loved us. Be blessed.